today we have a reaction with Robert Garcia and Paulie Malignaggi on Keith Thurman's reaction to Sebastian Fundora getting injured and the fight being postponed.
Paulie, you can feel the disappointment in Keith Thurman since his loss to Manny Pacquiao 6 years ago. He's fought twice. He said it, I just haven't been able to keep busy. And you talk about it all the time. When fighters get on past their 30s, right?
Yeah, he'll be 37 next month. And I'll tell you, from having been at that age myself, the injuries start to multiply. You start to become more injury prone as you get older. You think you're going to work in camp the way you used to work in camp, and all of a sudden there's injuries here, injuries there. So you get to a certain age and your body still feels like you can do certain things, but if you don't adjust the way you train, you're not going to get through training camp and you can get to the fight. But I will say that, you can get a bit impatient when you're older because you know that your body starts to give way little by little the older you get. And Keith has expressed, we just heard him express how he's disappointed of not having been able to be as busy as he wants to be. And I like that he said that, he's going to go back into the gym and maintain and whatnot, because one thing about getting older too is you don't get the luxury of falling out of shape and back in shape, falling out of shape and back in shape, and your body forgives you like you can when you're younger.
If you look at those names and you add Keith Thurman to it, and I went to a bar of non-boxing fans, what name do you recognize? I'll probably go, Keith Thurman, yeah, he's a boxer, right? This idea that even with all that talent, he may be the biggest name, and with the win over Fundora, he could potentially skip over so many talented fighters and be the #1 guy.
But the drawback of that is you've been fighting for a longer time and your name is bigger, but you're also around more. I know he'll be 37 next month, so it's not easy at that age, I'll tell you.
And we talked about that in my other video, that if Keith Thurman has an opportunity, man, a huge opportunity, if he can get past Fundora. Keith Thurman's career has been, to me, one of the most, if not easily top 3 underperforming careers when you think about the potential that Keith Thurman has or had. I don't know what happened after that loss with Pacquiao, but he has a really good chance to really get back into the mix. And you heard it from Robert Garcia, Paulie Malignaggi, some of the challenges that he's going through, his age and recovering, and now he has to delay himself, and how's he gonna get through that?